want you to grab your neighbor by the hand. Prepare our hearts and our minds. Dear God, thank you. Thank you for being there for us. Holding us when no one else could. Keeping us when no one else could. Providing for us when we couldn't do it ourselves. Seeing us through when we had no vision. God, we say thank you. We thank you for guiding us to this place. Leading us in your very presence. So God, we simply say, you move mountains. You cause walls to fall with your power. Perform miracles. There is nothing that's impossible. And we're standing here only because you made a way. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Amen. Come on, give God a clap. Come on, you ought to be able to do a little better than that. That would be all right. That was what we do, but I see you tomorrow. He made a way for you. I can't even clap my hands. Like he made a way. Thank God you may be seated in the presence of our Lord. We so surely thank God for all of you here on today. I am so honored and thankful to be able to be here. This is my first preaching engagement for a full gospel event. And I am just so thankful. I mean, man, this is literally the day I've been praying for. And I'm just so thankful. I'm just so thankful. And we thank God, of course, for the angel of this house and the district overseer. Can we thank God for Overseer Tate? Come on, can we thank God for him? Of course, we want to thank God for my pastor, our founder, Bishop Paul S. Morton, even in his absence. Thank God for our presiding bishop, Bishop Walker, and the Southern Atlantic Region Bishop, Bishop O'Shea Granger, and of course, my big brother. Can we thank God? Let me tell y'all something. This man of God truly blessed my life when nobody knew who I was, when nobody was trying to call me for preaching engagements. He gave me a preaching engagement and told other preachers about me to get me to come and preach. He knew I was broke. He knew I ain't had no money. And he also knew I had a family. Can we thank God for Bishop Ketchins? Come on. Let's thank God for him. Our state bishop. Thank God for him. Truly thank God for him. God is so amazing. And then when I thought I was getting away from having one of the Mortons looking at me, Bishop Morton walked in these doors, and I got nervous all over again. Can we thank God for Bishop James Morton? Come on, let's thank God. Amen. My stomach dropped when he walked in. But I got away. And then we also had changing in the house today. Can change and wave that you were away? Amen. All right. Amen. We thank God. We thank God for them. Let us not belabor the moment. Let us get into the Word of God. Join me, if you will, to Psalm 122. Psalm 122. This is my first time, so I need y'all, I need every amen you got. Some of y'all had a long days, so y'all give me every amen you have left. And I will be ever so thankful. Amen. Psalm 122. If you have it, say, I got it. It reads as so. I was glad when they said unto me, let us go into the house of the Lord. That's enough for today. I was glad when they said unto me, let us go into the house of the Lord. I want to preach just for a few moments. Invitation only. Invitation only. Invitation. Do me a favor, look at your neighbor, tell your neighbor, do you have an invitation? That neighbor is too bougie. Look at somebody else and ask them, do you have an invitation? Do you have an invitation? It was 2008. I had just started preaching. I had only been preaching less than 2 years at this time. I fostered a relationship with a young lady at my college, friendship relationship. She heard that I was a preacher. She knew I could sing. She knew I held a Bible study on campus. She knew about my relationship with the Lord. Knowing this, she decided to call up her hometown youth pastor in order for him to get me to come and preach the youth revival. At this youth revival, this was one of the larger youth revivals in that particular area. So he gave me a call, and after the phone call had ended, he extended an invitation to me to come preach this revival. This revival was so big, even when I drove in, I had to do a radio interview in order to get people to come out, in order to make people aware. This revival was humongous, especially for the Kansas area.
Come on now.
So my brothers and sisters, I got up there, and a friend of mine who's not here, but Pastor David Kennebrew, he said something to me that I repeat to you today. Confession is good for the soul, but bad for the reputation. So I must confess to you, my brothers and sisters, when I preach this youth revival, this was, without a shadow of a doubt, the worst sermon ever preached. Don't look at me like that, like you've always preached a good sermon. Don't look at me like that, like y'all have always preached or sung a good song. Some of y'all, if you are honest, the sermon you preached today really wasn't that. So I'm confessing this was the worst sermon. You may think that I am playing on the playground of hyperbole, but I'm not. This sermon was bad. It was bad. My brothers and sisters, after I preached this sermon, I continued a friendship with the youth pastor. And 2 years later, he invited me back to come preach this same youth revival. It taught me a very valuable lesson. It taught me that your gift may open doors for you, but it's only grace that will keep those doors open. And if I had some witnesses in here, I wish I could have somebody in here that can testify that you're really not that gifted. You're really not that anointed. But it's only by the grace of God that you've been invited to the circles you've been invited to. You've been invited to the things you've been invited to. It's only by the grace of God that you are able to have what you have, do what you do, go where you go. The reality is that when there is a deficiency in gifts, grace makes up the difference. And is there anybody in here that can thank God for grace? You're really not that good at your job, but the only reason why you still have a place to call a job and go to work to is because the grace of God is on your thank God for grace. I know you think you're anointed. I know you think you got all the gifts in the world, but it's only by the grace of God. What you have. My brothers and sisters, I understand invitations. The invitations that we receive are oftentimes seen as another request for a meaningless experience. We receive invitations to like pictures, go to events, become friends with people on Facebook, follow others on Instagram, comment on issues that's really none of our business. But my brothers and sisters, we must understand that's on a lighter, lower, and lesser level. But consider with me a higher, heavier, and holier mindset. We've also been invited by God. Every single day you have the privilege of breathing this air. You've been invited by God to have another day's journey. The reality is, and you have an invitation to have a life more abundantly. You have an invitation to be strong and courageous. You have an invitation to receive rest. You have an invitation to be the head and not the tail, above and not beneath, a lender and not a borrower. You have an invitation to have strength in life, hope through life, and the eternal promise beyond life. Is there anybody in here that's glad that you've been given another invitation by God? But my brothers and sisters, we need to understand how to navigate the invitations we have in fact been given. We have to learn how to navigate this invitation of life we've been given every single day. I was glad when they said unto me, let us go to the house of the Lord. Now you must understand, my brothers and sisters, this song that I read for you, that you quote almost on an every Sunday basis or hear quoted, this psalm is in fact a song of ascent, a song of ascent, meaning that when you sing this particular song, you are ascending upward. This song was for those that were making their way to Jerusalem. And in order to make it to Jerusalem, they wanted to go to Jerusalem in order to participate in the festivals, the Passover, the festival of Passover, the festival of weeks, the festival of booths. This is where you go to worship God. My brothers and sisters, while you are on this journey to make it to worship God at one of these festivals, this was one of the songs you had to sing. Not when you made it to Jerusalem, but on your way to Jerusalem. This is what you would sing. I was glad when they said unto me, let us go unto the house of the Lord. I love this particular text, my brothers and sisters, because right here we need to understand that you sing this song of ascent, but what it teaches us is that those that were singing this song of ascent, while ascending, they showed their appreciation to God. I'll say that one more time. While ascending, they showed their appreciation to God. Now understand, in order to get this, Jerusalem was in a mountainous area, which means you had to climb a mountain just to worship God. Can I ask a question? How many people in here would still You know destination worship. Destination worshipers are the type of worshipers that can only worship when they've made it to their desired location in life. They are the type of worshipers that can only worship when they got the microphone, when they're leading praise and worship, when they're preaching and when they're teaching, when they're doing what God told them to do. Those are destination worshipers. The ones that can only worship God when they got all the money they want. The ones that can only worship God when they got the job they desire in life. Those are destination worshipers. But then there are ascending worshipers. Ascending worshipers don't mind worshiping God during a struggle, during a situation where you can't see your way out of, during a situation where all hell is breaking loose in your life. I wish I just had somebody in here that can say, I'm an ascending worshiper, that I ain't gotta have it all together to say thank you. I ain't gotta have it all together to lift up my holy hands and say, God, I love you. God, I adore you. Despite where I am, I can still say I was glad when they said unto me. Here it is. Didn't mind showing their appreciation to God while they were ascending. But here it is. Please don't miss this. Their admiration was not based on their area. It was based on the invite. Okay. I was glad when they said. Y'all missed this. I'm gonna come back. I was glad just when they said unto me, let us go into the house of